Alright, today I'm doing something we've never done on this channel before, because we got offered something we've never been offered before. We're reviewing a welder. The people at BestArc reached out and asked if I wanted to review this MIG welder. It also does TIG and stick, but we're just focusing on the MIG today. This is their MIG145 welder. It is dual voltage, so it'll run either 110 or 220. I have to take it out of the box to figure out if it's got the right hookup for my 220. If not, we'll run it on 110. Either way, we're going to review this welder. That being said, let's get after it. So before we jump into this, I just wanted to give you a quick little disclaimer. I don't claim to be a professional welder. I really don't claim to be a welder. A grinder and paint makes me the welder I ain't. But I started out on one of those little cheap Harbor Freight buzz boxes, if that tells you anything. So let's see how this one does. I've never done an unboxing and review on a welder before, so please bear with me. It's my first time. All right, so unboxing this fancy new welder. It came pretty well packaged. The box wasn't damaged or anything, so that's cool. All the tape was intact. A whole bunch of big dents and dings in it. This one came from Amazon. You can buy this welder on Amazon. I will have the links in the description, as well as a screenshot of how much it costs when it was sent to me. This thing is really well packaged. Lots of foam. Everything's all bagged up nice and neat. Here she comes. Dude, this thing is like crazy light. Look at this. Like, this whole thing weighs, and it's probably half the weight that's on it is probably the wand sticking out of the front. This thing doesn't weigh anything. That's awesome. It's like our gas line. See, this is nice. They send you like a really nice gas line. Look at how nice this gas line is. It's not that they didn't send me some plastic hose and some hose clamps. This is legit. I like this. This is awesome. Looks like we got a couple rolls of wire here. This is flux core. We're going to run gas today, but I'll hold on to that flux core in case I run out of gas for whatever reason. ER70S solid steel wire. I'm going to get this thing set up and we are going to finally, well, I'll tell you what. I'm excited. I want to turn this thing on and see what happens. Switch on the back. That is fancy. Okay, so you got your 3 wire size settings here. You can choose MIG, TIG, or stick right here, which is awesome. It's straight on the front of the machine. I don't have to go through some crazy long menu. You can switch between gas and gasless. This thing's crazy easy, and 2T and 4T, that's basically weld while you're pulling the trigger, or just click the trigger and it continues welding until you turn it off. This thing is cool. I can't speak to this welder as production level quality because I don't do production level stuff. I put little projects together at home and I weld them. I don't claim to be a professional welder. I don't claim to be a professional welder reviewer. I don't even claim to be a professional YouTuber. I know y'all are tired of hearing me yammer, so let's see if this thing will weld. Oh yeah. First 2 tacks with this welder. This one right here was a little bit cold, so I turned it up a little bit. This one right here, I think came out pretty good. So what I'm gonna do is now I'll tack on this side just to draw it in a little bit, and then we're gonna run full beads. Oh yeah. Man. I'm impressed with this little thing. came out decent. Like I said, I'm not a professional, but I stuck two pieces of metal together. Now we get the true test. Will it hold? So I've got the tube with the joint that I just welded in a vise, and I'm gonna hit it right here with a hammer several times as hard as I can, just to see what happens. I'd say she's good. So I've had a couple weeks to mess with this BestArc MiG145, and I really wanted to showcase it with this frame that I've got coming for an upcoming project. I have to say, this little welder is a trooper. I tried for 2 days straight to get this thing to mess up, just constantly welding, and it never once gave me a single hiccup. I never even hit the duty cycle with this thing. Granted, I wasn't running very long beads, but at the same time, you would expect it to overheat after a while. This was on 220, running almost max amperage, just trying to get this thing to mess up, and I couldn't do it. I'll be totally honest with you, this is probably the best welder I have ever owned. Okay, when BestArc reached out to me about doing a review on a welder for them, I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting a whole lot, but this little thing's impressive. I like it. It's super lightweight. I mean, it weighs nothing. You've got 3 different wire options. You've got several different parameters you can change. Dialing it in is super easy as far as your amperage and your voltage and your wire speed. What I do like about it is that if you change your amperage or anything like that, it automatically adjusts your wire speed, which is awesome. Well, my camera died out there in the shop while I was trying to wrap up this review, so I'm going to do it from here in the office. Just to quickly wrap this up, the pros on this welder: it's really easy to use, it's crazy affordable, especially for what you pay for it. What you get is awesome. I'm still hung up on how nice that gas line is. I'm used to 2 just little brass fittings in a cheap plastic tube with some hose clamps, so the fact that it had an actual fitted gas line is just awesome to me. But we still have to have some cons too. This wouldn't be an honest review without some cons. So I only have 2 really. One, it needs a longer lead. I mean, if you have a small shop like I do, you should be all right, but I'm having to jump, crawl all over frames, stuff like that. And I believe the lead that's on this one is only about maybe 10 feet long, which is kind of short. I'd really like to find one that's maybe 15 or even 20 feet long for it, but we'll just see how that goes. The only other con that I have is not specifically just to this welder. It's geared at just about all new welders. Why do all the welder manufacturers have to put the power button on the back of the unit? Just put it on the front. It'd be so much easier. But that pretty much wraps it up for our first welder review. Big thank you to BestArc for sending us this unit and letting us review it. I had a really good time with it, and I look forward to using it in the future because I will definitely put some miles on it. So thank you to BestArc. Thanks to you guys for watching this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. And until next time, y'all get up, get out there, and get after it.